Hello, my wonderful friend. Today's video is on 9 cute things girls say when they like you. This is how to tell a girl likes you fast. Have you ever been in that situation where there's this really cute gal and you're hoping that she's noticed you too, that she's interested, that she likes you? And maybe you've even seen videos like this video that are on body language signs that she likes you, and you're looking for those signs, but you're really struggling to read that body language. Has that ever happened to you? That's actually really common. You want to make sure you're reading her body language correctly, right? And so it can be a little nervous to trust yourself on that. This is one of the reasons why knowing what girls say when they're interested in you is so helpful. You don't have to read her body language so much, although I still highly recommend it. You can also focus on the things she says and what they mean. So if you want to become a pro at knowing that a beautiful woman is interested and that she likes you, keep watching this video. Every woman is a little bit different, so when you're the man who can read as many signs as possible, you are light years ahead of your competition. Before we dive in, make sure you subscribe and ring the notification bell. My name is Melannie. I'm a Christian dating coach for men and creator of Attracting Lasting Love Academy. I'm your go-to source to learn how to find the adorable love of your life, melt her heart, make her fall madly in love with you so you can spend the rest of your life with her by your side. So make sure to subscribe and ring the notification bell. And if you'd like to learn more about working with me in my academy, just go to coachmelannie.com. As we get started with this, there are 2 other videos I'm also going to mention that are going to help you so much. If you haven't yet seen this video on hidden signs that she really does like you, but she's scared of rejection, you need to watch that one. And this video on 17 juicy secrets about women that you did not expect. They may or may not give you butterflies. So I will put links to both of those videos in the description below. So, are you ready to know how to tell a girl likes you fast just by what she says to you? Let's dive in. The first type of thing she'll say is something like, I love spending time with you, or I always feel so good when I'm around you, or I always love seeing you. Basically anything that expresses that she enjoys it when you're around and when she gets to talk to you and see you. This is something that can just slip very naturally into a conversation. She may not even really realize that it slipped out of her mouth. However, it's a pretty bold way to show that she is interested, that she wants to be with you more. There's a reason she feels this way. It's not something you just randomly say to just anyone. It means that you really want to spend more time with that person because you're interested in them. The second thing girls say when they like you is, hey, we should do that sometime. Let's pretend you are talking about your new favorite restaurant or a movie you just watched or one of your favorite places to go hang out, whatever it is. If she says, wow, that's really cool, we should do that sometime, that is her totally inviting you to ask her out. That is her way of saying, if you asked me out to go do that right now, I would say yes. You're not going to say something like that unless you actually want to spend time with them. If she didn't necessarily want to do that with you, then she would just go try out the restaurant herself or just go to the movie herself. The fact that she's expressing that she wants to do it with you means that she's interested. She is trying to make it super easy for you to ask her out. The third thing girls will say when they like you, a clear way to tell that she likes you, is if she says something like, yeah, I just don't really have anything to do this weekend. Don't really have any plans. What about you? Now, she may ask, what about you? Or she may just mention she doesn't have any plans. Either way, that is again her making it very easy for you to say, hey, we should do something. She's letting you know that she's available to spend time with you and she wants to spend time with you. If she doesn't want to spend time with you, she is not going to mention that she has nothing to do. She's not going to leave that as a possibility just to avoid any awkward situations. But if she's purposefully letting you know, it's for a reason. Okay, I'm gonna let you in on a massive secret that most people don't know. Are you ready to be one of the insiders who knows the secret? Women pursue men. It's kind of a common thing where people talk about men pursuing women, but what most people don't know is that women totally pursue the man they're interested in. Totally. However, because she's a woman, because she's feminine, which is the way you want her to be, right? Because she's feminine, she's going to pursue you in a feminine way, and she needs you to pursue her in a masculine way. Now, one of the ways a woman pursues a man is she shows her interests and makes it as easy as possible for you to pursue her. She makes it as obvious as she can and as easy as she can for you to pursue her. That's her way of saying, I'm interested. Are you? So when she says something like, I don't actually have anything going on this weekend. What about you? That's her way of saying, hey, do you want to pursue me? Are you interested enough in me that you want to spend time with me? And by the way, this actually brings up a really good question. Have you ever wondered why maybe you see the signs that a girl's really interested in you? Maybe you start to get to know her a little bit and it's awesome and you think it's going great. And then all of a sudden it completely falls apart and you have no idea why. Maybe she ghosts you, or she just rejects you or turns you down, or maybe she puts you in the friend zone and you're like, what happened? I totally saw signs she was interested. Have you ever been in that situation? You're left confused and hurting when that happens, right? There are two main reasons why this happens. And if you want to be successful in love, it is critical that you know what they are, and how to avoid these things from happening. Most men don't know this, and that's what makes them feel hopeless in love. So the first reason why this happens is that the man does not pursue her. One of a woman's basic needs in a relationship is to be pursued. You have basic needs in a relationship, right? That's totally normal. Everyone has those needs. And one of the needs that a woman has is to be pursued. That's what makes her feel safe. That's what makes her see you as sexy. She just does. That's what makes her see you as masculine and attractive and confident and the kind of man she wants by her side forever. That's the kind of man she wants to shower with kisses. She needs you to pursue her. However, if a man does not pursue her, it's like a slap in the face. That's outright rejection, because she's expressing her interest. She's showing you that she's interested. Again, pursuing you in that feminine way. And when you don't act on it and you don't pursue her, ouch. She's embarrassed, she's hurt, she's crushed, and she moves on. She's done. The second reason why this could happen is that something happens when you approach or when you're interacting with her that makes her feel unsafe or feel like the relationship wouldn't work. And when that happens, she doesn't want to waste your time. She doesn't want to waste her time. And so she'll just stop it from going any further, whether it be the friend zone or ghosting or whatever it is. She's trying to save you both any more pain. It's actually a lot more common than most people think that she feels uncomfortable or doesn't feel like the relationship will go anywhere because the interaction isn't working, and so it causes her to just pull away. This is why I help you master pursuing a woman and melting her heart quickly in my academy. If you want long-term success in love with an adorable woman who loves the real you, there are 5 critical secrets you must discover and apply. I just created a new free masterclass where I teach you what 3 of these powerful secrets are. If you want to be successful in love, you need to make sure you watch it like ASAP. Just go to coachmelannie.com/masterclass to watch this completely free masterclass. I will also put a link in the description below and a link in the pinned comment. Do you want to be successful in love? Do you want to make sure that the attraction that's growing just grows and grows and grows and blossoms into real lasting love? You need to learn these secrets, so make sure you watch that masterclass. That's a whole lot better than watching that attraction just die, right? So save yourself some heartache and watch it. The next thing girls will say when they like you is something along the lines of, wow, how are you still single? You're amazing. That's not something you just randomly say. There is an exception to this, and that is if she's already in a relationship. Some people get a little confused about why she would say something like that. It's actually very common when people are completely happy in their relationship, but they're trying to compliment you. They're trying to encourage you and help boost your confidence. So if she's already in a relationship and she's saying something like that, it's not weird or necessarily inappropriate or anything, but don't read too far into it. However, if she is single, that is another really blunt and bold way for her to be like, wow, I have thought about you in terms of how you would be as a boyfriend or a husband, and I'm impressed. When you think about it, that's a really big deal. If she's hinting or being flirty about you being a great person to be in a relationship with, it means she's thought about it. This is honestly the perfect time to pursue her. Just, again, make sure you know how to pursue effectively and really make her feel safe with you. That's something I will talk a little bit more about in that free masterclass, so do make sure you watch it. The next thing a girl will say when she likes you, when she thinks you're cute, is something along the lines of, wow, you're really funny. Or she'll compliment you on your sense of humor. It's kind of funny how this works. Women are most attracted to men who they think have a great sense of humor, who they think are funny. And when she's attracted to you, she thinks you're even more funny than maybe you actually are. So it's kind of an interesting cycle, kind of a snowball effect. So if she lets you know that she really enjoys your sense of humor, that can be a fabulous sign of some strong attraction. That leads us right into the next thing a woman will do. And it's not so much something she will say, but it is something that comes out of her mouth, so it kind of works. And that is that she will giggle a lot and or laugh nervously. This is honestly a massive sign. It's one of the most common signs that a girl is attracted to you and interested in you. Now, a question I get asked a lot about pretty much everything I teach is, does this work with older women as well? So say 50 plus. And the truth is, yeah, everything I teach, because it's based on science, applies no matter her age. Yes, there are going to be a few differences. For instance, there are women in that age range who are going to giggle. They just are. Some others may just be a little bit more subtle about it, and so they may laugh nervously. But yes, this is definitely something women do who are a little bit older as well. Okay, this next thing women will say when they like you is kind of fun. This one is something along the lines of, holy cow, you're going to be the best husband or the best boyfriend or whatever it is. Again, if she's thinking what you would be like in a relationship, that's a huge sign. That's not really something you just do with any random person. Again, the exception would be if she's already in a relationship, she's just trying to compliment you. Don't misunderstand that. But if she's not in a relationship, if she's single and she's, oh my goodness, you'd make the best husband, maybe she'll even add to that, how are you still single? Yeah, that's a really, really good sign that she's interested and she thinks you're cute. And she wants you to think she's cute too. It's also a wonderful sign that maybe she's, without even realizing it, trying to get you to think about her in that light too. What would it be like if we were in a relationship? She's thinking about the two of you, and obviously hoping that you're thinking about the two of you. Before we get to our next things girls say when they like you, I have a question. Are you enjoying this video? It's kind of been a fun one for me to make. Would you like more videos on things girls say or do when they like you? If that's something you would be interested in, comment saying in the comments below. I know it's kind of a weird thing to comment, but do it anyway. This feedback really does help me when I'm brainstorming ideas of what to make a video on. So comment saying if you would like more videos like this one. And I just have to give a shout out to those of you who are using the super thanks. I feel so humbled and so grateful that what I work so hard to create matters enough to you that you would use that and do that super thanks. So seriously, thank you. I think most people don't realize how much it actually takes to make these videos. It takes so much more than you would think. Your support truly helps me bring you week after week these high quality, appropriate, good videos. So thank you so much. I really, really appreciate it. And if you would like to use the super thanks on this video, whether you've done a super thanks in the past or not, I would really appreciate it. So thank you. Okay, the next thing girls will say when they like you is she will talk in we a lot. As in the conversation, she will talk about we and us. Whenever she's doing that, it's like a sign she's thinking along the terms of couple. And she probably will have no idea she's even doing this. It'll just slip naturally into the conversation. So pay attention when you're talking to her and see if she says we a lot or us. And the next thing a girl will say when she likes you is she will ask you a ton of questions, like a ton of questions. If someone just asks you a couple of questions, that's really just being polite, or maybe they happen to be interested in the thing you're talking about. However, if she asks you a lot of questions, that's a huge sign of interest. This is especially true of like introvert women. They love deep conversations. Now, when we're interested in someone, we're interested in learning more about them. There are a couple of reasons for this. One, we get to talk to them more. That's a lot of fun. Two, it also helps us really get to know them and know who they are as a person. So this is a very, very common thing girls do when they're interested in you, is they'll ask you a lot of questions. So here's the big question. What do you do next? When you see these signs that she likes you, that she's interested, what do you do next? Remember, the last thing you want to do is reject her and hurt her by not pursuing. That's a need that women have. However, you also don't want to pursue the incorrect and ineffective way, which, to be perfectly honest, is the way 99.9% of people teach you how to pursue. It doesn't work. It messes up relationships so bad. You want to create more attraction rather than killing it. These secret strategies are things I help you master quickly in my academy so that you can have long-term success with an adorable, sweet, stunning woman and make her fall deeply in love with the real you. If you're sick of being confused and just ready for the answers up front, that's where you need to go. To learn more about this, how to make her feel safe, what your next steps are, watch that free masterclass. Just go to coachmelannie.com/masterclass. I'll put a link in the description below and a link in the pinned comment. Real fast, let's recap all the things the girls say when they like you. Number 1, something along the lines of, I love spending time with you. I love seeing you. I always feel so good when I'm around you. If she's expressing how she feels when she's around you in a positive way, that's huge. Number 2, we should do that sometime. That is her making it as easy as she can for you to ask her out. Yeah, let's do it. Number 3, I don't really have anything to do this weekend. What about you? If she's letting you know that her weekend is free, it's because she's hoping you get to spend it together. Number 4, how are you still single? This is her way of expressing that you totally have what people want in a relationship. You would be an amazing partner. And so naturally, those are traits she's looking for in a relationship and in a partner. Number 5, she tells you you're funny. A good sense of humor is very attractive to women, like very attractive. And if she likes yours, it's a good sign that you're attractive to her. Number 6, she laughs and or giggles nervously. A huge thing women do when they're around someone they think is attractive. 1, because they think you're funny, and 2, they're nervous. Makes sense, right? Number 7 is you're going to be a great husband or a great boyfriend or whatever it is. If she's expressing that, again, you have those desirable traits, that's huge. I mean, think about it. Number 8, she says we a lot. This again shows that she's in that mindset of thinking in terms of a couple, the two of you, you and her. That's big. And number 9, she asks a lot of questions. This is a good way for her to get to know you better, to spend more time with you. Hopefully you'll notice her, and it helps her really get to know you. Thank you so much for watching, my amazing friend. Be sure to subscribe and ring the notification bell. And I want to hear from you in the comments. Did you enjoy this video? Would you like more? If you would, comment saying to let me know. Do you have a friend who would enjoy this video? Make sure you share it with him. It helps me out, and I know it will help him out so much as well. If you don't yet follow me on social media, there are links in the description below, and I share exclusive content in my Instagram stories, so make sure you especially follow me on Instagram. Thank you so much again, my amazing friend, and have an amazing day. It's kind of a terrifying face. Looks like a Cheshire cat. That's terrifying. Let's do this. Let's go. I'm on the ball. Today, I am on the ball, Melannie. I am like on time, super focused, super zen. Boom. Well, we're going to try it at least. We'll see how far we get. Okay. 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 Off to a good start. See, told you. Super on the ball. Okay. Ouch. I just pulled a hair out. I don't even know how I did that. Oh, I just had like a little mini heart attack. I thought it said it'd only been filming or recording for 59 seconds. And I was like, what? But it said 8 minutes and 59 seconds. That's very different. That's very different. I can breathe again. Psst. Hey, super secret rock star club. Those of you who watched to the end of the video to learn our special exclusive word that nobody else knows. How you doing? I'm doing good. Hope you're doing fabulous. Our word of the week is lamp. Why is it lamp? Because there's a lamp behind me and I looked at it and I was like, hey, lamp. So that makes good sense, right? So if you're one of the exclusive rock stars who make it to the end of the video, comment lamp and never forget you're a rock star and you're amazing. And I appreciate you and I love reading your comments. So keep it up. I think that's everything. I just had a song pop in my head that I was going to sing, and then I was like, that is so random. But most of what I do, you know, in the blooper reel is pretty random. That's just where my brain goes. I don't know why. Okay, did I forget anything? Nope. I think I'm good. Okay. Bye. I don't know why I just waved. I've never waved before. It just felt like the right thing to do. Okay, bye. I gotta get off.